Well, hello YouTube. Good morning. Here we are. We have ourselves a start to another day. Of course, kind of a little bit of an odd day, up early. I was up for the best part of the night. And welcome to our vlog. So, here we go. Well, of course, over the last few days, I've been concentrating on editing and uploading footage, trying to get ahead for the next couple of weeks. Then that way I can turn my attention to things that are needing to be dealt with, as well as shooting more Maxwell's World videos and such, doing more editing, and, well, all that good stuff. Well, of course, I got 40 of the fire pit videos all edited. I'm not 100% sure if I was able to recover all of the lost videos, but I know I got a pretty good chunk of them. I know I had about 62, 63 rough videos, but you know, there were some that were already uploaded, which looks about right for my memory that I have going on, because I had about 15 or so that I remember uploading. So when you consider, you know, you lose a couple of clips, it's the way it is, right? Well, of course, I am currently sorting out the 2015 basement project videos. You know, the ones that I had all nicely shot and lost when the computer crashed there. Well, in my mind, I figured out I should have had about 22 parts of it. And so far, I've only been able to sort out about 14 or so parts. Now there is 4 or 5 parts on, you know, YouTube that I uploaded that were already on, you know, the camera or the SD card, so they were able to be saved. And when you do the math, that still doesn't quite equal out to what I thought there was. So, reviewing the footage, it looks like I got majority of the clips there. I think I'm missing the, you know, the base cupboard build and a few things like that. That may have to be told with photos or not at all. It looks like everything is pretty much there. There might be a few videos that end a little bit abruptly because there is no ending, but or there might be a part or two that skipped because, well, the clip wasn't there. But so far the data recovery was expensive. I won't tell you the price, but it was expensive, and I guess if I can get back some footage that will make a little bit of money over time, the money will be recovered from the hard drive. I'm kind of right at that stage in the whole YouTube thing where I'm not making enough return to balance out the amount of money or the amount of time and stuff that I put into it. But at the same time, you also have to think to yourself, are you doing this for the monetary side, or are you doing this for the passion of challenge of making videos and bringing the world to people, right? You know, if you're doing a hobby for a hobby, then it doesn't really matter if you make any money or it takes you all day to do one thing. But if you're doing it for the money, then you have to make sure that you don't lose focus and you end up selling out and only doing it for what you can get back in return. Well, today, of course, I need to make a couple of phone calls. I tried to phone the powers that be last week with no avail on the return call side of things, and I got a couple of days here to get it sorted out before I have to make a trip to the city, and well, I may have to go phone another number or, well, cancel the appointment altogether because, well, they need to do their part, right? it's kind of weird how that goes, right? You know, you shut down, like I mentioned, for a few days, and it's like they don't really care, but at the same time, you have to have yourself a life too. You know, if you're not feeling good, you're feeling trashed, you can't be staying awake all day for the potential of a phone call that may or may not ever come, right? Well, of course, just kind of keeping up with the normal routines, the editings, the uploadings, video shooting, video planning, and all that, but that's a part of the whole YouTube thing, right? So, gonna go in, make me some coffee, get on with the old day, and we'll catch y'all later. A little bit of a check-in for the day. Well, of course, the day was going good. I did a little bit of more editing, a little bit of more uploading. Headed on out to do a few things when all of a sudden the weather closed on in. Ended up with some nice snow. Was coming down pretty hard there for a bit. I will show a condensed version clip here for the drive and see how it goes. I guess you could say it's typical winter conditions. It's hard to believe, though, it ended as quickly as it started. And now we're back to +2 temperatures. It's melting like crazy. It was actually -3 there for a bit when it was storming. And then, well, once everything stopped, it's back to all being wet and slushy out. However, come tonight, if the temperature does dip, it could be interesting on the roadways. They're already saying that it is slippery in spots, especially where the wind has picked on up. Well, of course, just kind of going to carry on with the day. Going to probably stay indoors, stay warm, and around we go. Don't really know what the plans are for the old evening, but it probably has a lot to do with being inside the house. Just wanting to get things squared on away for the big road trip to the city, and then, well, all will be well. So we're going to go in, and we'll catch you all later. Well, it was a good day. It was a bit of a relaxing day. Got a few things done. Got some footage found. Checked the old fan mailbox. Braved another storm. And, well, really, here we are now. Looks like the temperature is going to make another dip. So, of course, go from warm weather back into the cold, but that's, well, par for the course for the winter, right? This year's weather seems to be up and down and all over the place with no rhyme or reason why it does what it does. Well, of course, kind of just stayed warm this evening, did a little bit of editing, babysat the old uploads and planned out uploads for, well, the next few days, which will take me into the end of the month. And while I was out this morning during the storm, I was filming a Maxwell's Mind episode and planning out the next one as well. Trying to get things going and rolling, and around we are. But gonna end her all here, because, well, tomorrow comes early.